it is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven. Hi guys, happy Saturday. Welcome to the channel. My name is Anisi, and on this channel we aim to inspire or encourage one person at a time. Guys, today I am very excited about this topic that I am going to share with you today. I always wanted to talk about this subject, and we will start today. Guys, let me start by saying that I am often very shocked and surprised when I read articles that say about 70% of Americans cannot afford an emergency of $600. And I understand, because if you have to take into consideration individuals who earn minimum wage, it is very difficult to save. A matter of fact, saving can be very impossible if you are earning a minimum wage, especially in this economy where everything is so overpriced. Rent, mortgage, food, utility bills, you have kids to send to school. If you are earning a minimum wage, it is very difficult, and I understand that. But let's talk about people who earn 80, 90, 100 or hundreds of $1,000s a year, and they still fall in the category of the statistics of the 70% of people who cannot afford to sustain a $600 emergency. And I often ask myself, why do so many of us struggle financially? Why can't we experience financial freedom or break the poverty cycle that we know? And it's always something that has bothered my mind. It's always something that I try to understand, and I think I may have 3 points that I may think that will help me understand, and I'm going to share with you, and I think that maybe you will find interesting, and maybe you might ponder on, and together with these videos that I will hopefully be making will help us together be on our journey towards financial freedom, because it is possible. It is possible. The first thing I would say would be a lack of financial education. Many of us, some of us are even educated, some of us went to school and we are highly educated, but most of us, when we go to school, we learn only to become employees. Financial education is not, personal financial education is not really taught in school. Some of us, we do not apply the things that we have learned to our own lives. So many of us are not really savvy, or we do not understand how money works when it comes to our personal life. So this is the core thing I think that we should focus on, and that we should try to change, become financially educated. And if you can read, if you can write, if you can comprehend, we have no excuse, because there is free information out there. We have the internet, we have YouTube channels with hundreds of channels that teaches on financial education. We have books, and we have so many written information that is out there for free. If you cannot afford to buy a book, we can go to the library. If we don't want to go to the library, we can go to the bookstore. I have spent many times in the bookstore just reading books without buying it. You can do that. So we have to be ready and willing to do the work of educating ourselves in order to break the cycle of a lack mentality or a poverty mindset. This leads me to the second point. Guys, it's a mindset thing. It's the mind. The mind is such a powerful thing, guys. And many times it's not even our fault. Probably we grew up in homes where all we saw was struggle, financial struggle. We saw poverty, and it has become our norm, and we think like it's just impossible. You know, our parents make it seem like it's normal, and to us it's almost impossible. Like this type of life is not for us. You know, this is for the rich people. Oh, I cannot do that. Oh, I cannot go there. I cannot have that because I don't have the money. Even for me, I remember growing up as a child. I remember going to church and sitting on those pews at church. And there was one scripture that I was always shocked by. And that scripture was, "It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven." I as a child, I was very visual. I took it literally. And I was like, wow, how is this possible? How can a camel go for an eye of a needle? This is absolutely impossible. So what you are telling me, that being rich is bad, that having money is bad, but how can having money be a bad thing when everything that we need to survive, basically, especially in this country, you need money for that. You need money for a roof. You need money for food. If you call your doctor right now, you call the doctor's office for an appointment, the first question that they will ask you, what is your insurance? You need money for those things. So how can money be bad? And this, because of those types of things that we heard, we developed a bad relationship of money. Some of us, we were so scared to want to earn money that we felt like it's a bad thing to want to be rich, you know, like it's a bad thing to want to have money. I'm not saying everybody will become multi-millionaires, but I'm saying that we can experience financial freedom. We can, you know, live comfortable in a safe neighborhood, you know, being able to send our kids to good school, give them good education, expose them. But without money, we cannot do that. So money it's important, and it's the mindset. Your mind is so powerful. I will tell you something. We use words that keep us stuck in our current situation. When you tell yourself, I can't have that, I don't have the money, that's for rich people, I can never afford to live over there, I can never afford to buy a house like this, or I can never afford a house. You are closing your mind, shutting your mind to ever breaking through those cycles. If you use words like, you know what, I don't have the money right now, but I am confident that I'm going to do everything that I can to change, to break the cycle of poverty in my family, to move from that neighborhood to this neighborhood, to be able to expose my children to better and bigger things, I'm going to do what it takes. Then your mind opens up and possibilities are created, and you can, work towards what you want. I will give an example about the mind. Because I work from home, I needed an office chair. So I got myself an office chair. But in my mind, this office chair is so complex, so many parts. I just decided that I cannot put this together. For 3 months now, I have this office chair sitting in the box. I have never opened it because I have shut my mind to the possibility of me being able to put it together. This is what you do when you tell yourself you cannot. You shut your mind down, you close it. Tell yourself you can. Tell yourself you will. Tell yourself you will try. And once you do that, you open your mind to being curious, to going out there, to learning, to reading books about, on how to get there. The stories of those who did it. Guys, it is possible. We can do it. You can do it. But you have to change your mindset. Rewrite the narrative that you've been taught about money so that you can write your own narrative. That it is possible and that you can experience it too. Success is out there for everyone. And you too can experience financial freedom. The next point, which is the last point I will make today, and that is lifestyle inflation. What is lifestyle inflation? Simply put, lifestyle inflation is basically when your financial situation changes, you get a huge bonus, you get a raise, and instead of allocating, this extra money to a savings, to investing, you find new ways to spend it. So all of a sudden now your television is too small, you want a 60-inch, your Toyota car is not good enough, you want to upgrade to a luxury one, you're starting to buy luxury bags, go on luxurious vacation. That's what lifestyle inflation is. So what happens when you do that? You continue to, you remain where you are because you are not doing anything to change it. You are even spending what you do not have. So lifestyle inflation, I think, is one of the key. That is why you always hear that, people who earn hundreds of thousands of dollars still live paycheck to paycheck. Reason being, they live an expensive lifestyle and they live beyond their means because instead of allocating those extra money to save, for a down payment, for retirement, for your children's education, you'll spend, and that will continue to keep us struggling financially and keep us poor. Guys, this will begin a series. I hope this video is an icebreaker to start the conversation. If you find this video interesting, please like, please share. Also, please comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about this topic. Share your experience with me, and let's have a conversation, guys. Let's break the cycle of poverty in our family. Let's support each other. Let's lift each other up. We can do it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.